Alright, what's going on? We're at the Civic today. We're going to be replacing this bushing. As you can see, watch. It's all completely blown out. All the way around it. The bushing's completely gone. So that should be a pretty easy piece to get in and out. Anyway, so what we're going to have to do here is disconnect these two. We'll pop this ring off here so we can give this some slack. I mean, there's quite a bit of slack here, so I'm not too worried. We'll disconnect this, disconnect these two. A lot of people disconnect these bolts down here, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to try these two out and then pop these two and see if we can't get that bushing out. I'm pretty sure the other one needs replaced too. Depending on how it goes, we will see. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and get the 14mm there, and we'll pop that off. Hopefully it'll come out pretty easily, and I'll try to go ahead and record as much as possible. Alright guys, so we got the old bushing out, as you can see, and basically that's how it came apart. So since this came apart, I went ahead and used my wheel bearing press to suck it right out. And as you can see, this is the old bushing, pretty much well beat. Arrow pointing down. So I mean, that's it. It's pretty much hammered. Our new one's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grind off a little bit of this so we can get it up in the car. The arrow going down, that means it needs to go down, but the arrow side will go in to the like towards the gas tank. The shorter side will be out towards the car. So that's that, and anyways, we'll get back to it, show you when we're done. And I had to separate it from here, so this bolt right here was all seized up. This one I broke free, but since I don't have impact, that's just hammered. And this bushing down here needs some gloves. So looks like that's what we're going to be doing a lot this year, is make sure these shocks are good. Well, these aren't good, we're getting new ones, so don't worry about that shit. Get rid of these eBay lower control arms here. So I know this is a control arm too, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll get back with you guys. Alright, so like I said before, I disconnected that, got that reconnected, new bushings in. All I did was mushroom out that like a son of a bitch. Same with the tip. Took it on each ends like this, hammered it in, but you know, from downwards, like this direction going up, because I had this whole control arm was rotated this way. Got it in there, got that bolt started, got that bolt started. So meanwhile, we are gonna go ahead and get this completed, hopefully. See if we can't get these started up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this one started a little bit and then switch over to this side. Get this side started. Okay, this one last time was a bitch to get on and off. And you want to make sure you have these flaps in the right spot, or you're going to bind up that bushing, and then the bushing won't last as long. So future references, make sure you get it flat. I should have put lube on these bolts. They're anti-seize. well started. And honestly, using a hammer without any special tools, it only took me about 40 minutes all together, taking it apart, putting this back together. So it's not too bad. I probably won't film the other side, just because same thing, just to the other side. But I'm glad I had these bushings, so that's good. I've had these things for like 2 years. It's just I'm lazy. But now that we're shooting for 10s, maybe low 9s in this car this season. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing yet. But we want to make sure we got good bushings. Anyway. Oh fuck, I punched my camera, hopefully I didn't break it. Okay, no broken lenses. Anyways, we have a bolt right here which is a 12 mil. That's for our brake line. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back on real quick for you guys. Oh no, camera, stop falling over, stupid tripod. Oh, I don't even remember where that bolt was. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just like that. Let's bolt right back through. By the way, this exhaust is all going bye-bye. No longer need to daily this car. And if I have to somehow daily it, they just have a hood exit. Or I'll just keep this for just in case, who knows. But definitely going to take it off because this exhaust probably weighs a good 60-70 pounds. All of it, including the muffler. Nice, now my tire won't wobble. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we'll get this tire put back on real quickly. Be right back. Oh. Get all my stuff out of the way. Oh wait, you know what? There's one bolt I forgot to tighten up. And that's that guy from earlier. Brakes need to be adjusted on this side. Keyway. More than likely, after you do bushings like this, probably a good idea to go get an alignment just to be on the safe side. So you slowly lower this thing down, just put a little pressure on it. Tighten up the lug nuts, I'm sure everybody knows that, but that's just how I do my stuff. like that. Now before, I used to be able to move this whole thing. A lot more solid. Alright guys, look at that gap. Shock needs to resettle back down. Didn't have to touch really any of the suspension components. Like I said, just those two bolts and the top bolt here, and that was it. Could angle the whole thing, get exactly what we want to do. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and do the other side. I probably won't record it, so it'll probably be the end of this video. In the next video, hopefully we'll have a new turbo manifold and everything to install. So stay tuned, don't forget to like and subscribe.